someone in my room. Bitch, I don't even want to do the show tonight. I just want to bend over, show the world. Bend over, show the world. Girl, they gonna be on the blog post tomorrow saying Funky Dineva got an addict problem. They gonna be on there tomorrow saying I got an addict problem. Good morning. Good morning. I'm late. Good morning. I was down to the nail salon. Good morning. With my good morning. Ooh, y'all. So this is the first time this year and in this house that I've had to turn the heat on. And hold on, this bad boy, she blowing right down on me. Honey, when it's hot on top of my face, I like it to be creamy, not dry like this air. Wait a minute now, bitch. Hold on, y'all. Let me go turn this heat off before I get musty down to this job. Hold on. Yeah. Girl, that thing. Woo, that thing was raining straight down on me. Y'all hoes at work. God knows. See, this why the government shut down and put 300,000 of our ass out of employment, because we don't take these jobs serious. God give us these good jobs, these good lucrative ass jobs. I'm 5 minutes late. Good morning. Good morning. As just as fuzzy as they want. But let me get myself together. Don't schedule me for no early meetings. All right, now what we got going on? So somebody said, now look, because I don't want y'all talking about, oh, Funky Dineva ain't used to having nothing. Hold on, let me put it up here. Hold on, where it's at? I just seen it. Bam. Somebody said, where your pieces at? Where your pieces at? And you know what? I'm so glad that you asked, because tomorrow, guys, will be my first day back in the gym since I moved back to Atlanta over a year ago, right? And in a true Quentin Latham fashion, I gotta be all extra, because this is the same gym that Portia from the Housewives and a whole bunch of the other, people that somebody go to. Real classy base, like real. This ain't LA Fitness tees. This gym is $3.99 per month per member. It got bars and all type of stuff in it. So y'all know. Now he asked me where my pieces was. Portia might have took Fallon Man, but that bitch was not about to get mine. So y'all know I had to go down to the mall and get me some pieces, bitch. This one I'm just coming from. This one I'm high. I had went down there to the A-Lo. The people I had never heard of this before. I had never heard of this before, but the people said this real good. So let me show y'all just some of the stuff I got from A-Lo. Baby, they had this old nasty brown number. Look at that, with the coochie cutters with the cheerleader shorts up under it. That girl, and these shits is high. These little piece of panties was $80. Y'all didn't tell me them girls was high. And then I went on ahead and got the little brown sleeveless blouse to go with it, because Portia not about to get my man, bitch. Okay. Then I got this one. Hold on. Let me see what y'all saying. Then I got this one. Okay, now I thought a bitch said I didn't have no pieces. Okay. And that come with an old nasty brown pant. Nasty brown pant. Now see, this A-Lo store though. Oh, bitch, these going back to the store. Bitch, I didn't even know I paid $238 for these pants. Oh, no, ma'am. Oh, no, ma'am. Miss A-Lo, she'll be going back to you tomorrow. Not for no $238, girl. Girl, not for no swish pants. Girl, them hoes don't goop me. She's going back. The reason why I didn't look at the price is because I thought it was like these that I had picked up, the little joggers. Now, who said I ain't got no pieces? And the little joggers, these was 138. That's why I picked up. Now, look, girl, 138 and two something. Nah, bitch. These going bite. And then what else I had got with it? Just, I got the little black blouse to go with it. And then I got this little number right here. Baby Portia, you ain't finna outdress me, bitch. Who ain't got no pieces? Got the little brown joggers. I got the blue ones. And I got the blue coochie cutters with the yoga part. And just some blue shirts. And then I had to swing by Nike real quick. I went down there and got me an old nasty maroon number. Old nasty maroon number, bitch. It was, just with a little piece of long sleeve, cause it's starting to get a little cool. Who ain't got no pieces? Okay. And then, just a little yang, little double mint, just old nasty little piece of double mint sweatpants. And then, if you don't want to give them too much, just give them a simple white Nike, just do it. But then again, it's getting a little cool too. So you just give them a little mint green, long sleeve. Who ain't got no pieces, bitch? I thought a bitch who ain't got no pieces said something. Them pants going back to A-Lo though. I ain't know that shit had costed that damn much. Bitch, I'm rich, but I ain't that doggone rich. Anyway, y'all, listen. I'm gonna be real cute down there, Portia. You better watch out, cause bitch, I'm gonna try to take your man in response to you trying to take everybody else, man. I'm gonna be, girl. Y'all know I ain't even going down there to work out. I'm going down there to socialize and take your man. It goes without saying, I must have did a small piece of edible before this show. Nevertheless, we gonna have it all going on. So over the weekend, everybody probably saw the opening to the Brandy and Monica tour with their tour stop number 2 in Chicago, where Brandy ends up walking off of the stage, and we later find out that they did not do The Boy Is Mine together, which is the title of the tour. Brandy missed about 4 or 5 other songs, and they didn't do the Whitney Houston tribute either. Monica came out and sang For You I Will, gave some other little speech, and the concert was over. There's a lot of videos on TikTok and social media with people being upset. Well, we all love Brandy. We're going to give Brandy the benefit of the doubt. And I told my homegirl, Quisha, I said, listen, regardless of why Brandy walked off the stage, and I feel that most of us believe that she walked off the stage because she was having technical issues, coupled with the fact that when she walks off stage, she walks directly to the sound people and starts engaging them. I told my homegirl Quisha, I said, no matter what the reason is that Brandy walked off that stage, she better tell them it was her health. I said, health is the only thing that's going to get her out of that. She better tell them people it was her health. And that's exactly what she did. So Brandy, ooh, bitch, I can't even see this. Hold on. Here we go. Brandy said, to my dear fans in Chicago, thank you for the overwhelming love, support, and most importantly, your prayers. I sincerely apologize for the abrupt end to last night's performance in Chicago. After weeks of nonstop rehearsals, last night experience dehydrated me and left me feeling like I wanted to faint. Everyone agreed that prioritizing my health and well-being was of the utmost importance. I still decide, yada, yada, yada. She goes on to say that she immediately went to the doctor following the situation, and she also likes to thank Monica. Again, like I said, if I was going to be Brandy's publicist or somebody doing PR, she better have blamed it on her health. And listen, 2 things can be true at the same time. She could have been upset that her sound was messing up and her health be in jeopardy, and the sound messing up was just overwhelming her. I wasn't there. I'm not in Brandy. And because I love Monica, that's my homegirl, I'm not going to go in and let happen. I'm damn sure not going to say anything to damage my sister coins. But that's what Brandy had to say. And y'all make of it what y'all want to with the thing. I will point this out too. Despite the fact that I had no plans whatsoever on wearing any one of my after five tuxedo, go to church, funeral, job interview pieces down to the concert. I never planned on wearing none of my suit pieces, none of my tailored pieces down to the concert. The bitch might get an A-Lo outfit down to the concert. That's how I dress when I go to concerts. Real, we can run up at this bitch if we got to. Real, I'm finna climb Stone Mountain. Real, I'm trying to lose this baby weight. Real, New Year's resolution, I'm going back to the gym. Real, personal fitness class that you got to take in order to pass 12th grade. Real, the ladies in the family all got hypertension and we trying to walk around the block. That's normally how I dress when I go down to the concert. I didn't plan on wearing no damn suit, no way. However, I will say I'm slightly disappointed because if I have to tell the truth, guys, I wanted to sit back and see other people wear their tailored pieces. And I was interested in seeing how much momentum the wear a suit thing to the concert would have garnered and the creative things that people would have came up with, honey. But nobody was interested. Me personally, I have not seen anything on social media with people stunting their pieces down to the Brandy Monica concert. Have y'all? If y'all have seen anybody wearing their pieces to the Brandy and Monica concert, they suit pieces, they cemetery pieces, they job interview, they learn this New York pieces, please put me in the chat. I'm trying to see something. And quiet as it's kept, Brandy, your ass probably fainted because you had on too many pieces. Mama had on latex gloves, GLUBS gloves. She had on latex gloves. She had on a cummerbund. She had on a top hat. Mama had on suspenders and a Steve Harvey jacket. Girl, you had on too much damn clothes. You was hot. You overheated. That's what was going on. So a couple people are saying they saw me. Some people said John239 said, I've seen some people wear ties, but not that many. They said when they pan to the audience at the concert, a lot of people had on suits. Okay, I didn't see it, but I won't be wearing I'll be wearing some of these fitness pieces or whatever. Nevertheless, that's what's going on with Brandy and her health. And then we're going to move on to Gucci Man and his mental health. And y'all can say whatever the hell y'all want to say about Keisha Kayor. But mama protect her man. She protect that cash cow. And this is what it's supposed to look like when two people are in partnership. Take a listen to what Keisha Kayor says about protecting Gucci Man when he's in the middle of one of his mental episodes.
For you, what was it like just trying to protect the business?
I just love the man. Ooh, because he treats me the way that I wanna be treated when I need to be needed. Let me tell y'all something. That shit right there, and I don't even like fish. That shit right there turned me on in between my legs and my butt. She said, I control that. If I got to take the phone and get the apps, I control that. I catch it. I just love the man. Yes. That is what it is supposed to feel like. I just love the man. Woo! Yes. 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 That's what it's supposed to look like. She said, I got a system. I know that man better than he know himself. I catch them episodes before he even, yes. And I'm looking you dead square in your face in national public, all in front of the national capacity and saying, I be taking your phone and changing your passwords and deleting them apps because we not finna be evicted. You ain't finna mess up the money. You ain't finna say nothing that's gonna have the feds watching us. I'm protecting the castle. I just love the man. 5 years, 2 kids, and a dog. Come on. That's what it's supposed to look like, y'all. Baby, that thing don't activated me so much, baby. I'm just ready to turn off the show. Woo! That was it right there, Keisha Kayor. That was it right there. What's our next girl? Now I'm gonna try to be nice with this next one with Black Chyna and Rob, y'all.
We're healing.
Oh my God, I love it.
And we're communicating. And we're just going with the flow. And if God be, then it will be something.
So can I say this? I was with you guys. I had the privilege of spending.
So Chyna is alluding, implying, dropping breadcrumbs that her and Rob are back canoodling on the phone. At least that's what we can deduce. And I am here to tell y'all this, okay? A leopard doesn't change its spots. A leopard doesn't change its spots. Rob Kardashian at the start of this whole thing was a revenge fuck. They ended up having a baby. And granted, I ain't in them people brains, hearts, or in between their legs and in their butt. But it is giving premeditated, conniving. I have an axe to grind. It's giving. I'm coming back. I punched your mama and your sisters in their left eye. I'm finna circle the block and come black that right one. It's giving. Bitch, I have another baby on his asshole. That it's giving. Let me tell y'all something. Kris Jenner will have Rob Kardashian committed before she allow that boy to make that kind of mistake again or to get back with Angela. Now listen. Y'all in here talking about Angela changed her life around. She changed her life around. She gave her life to the Lord and all this stuff. You watch and see how much all that religion and shit go out the damn window when folks get hungry. Did a lot of shit just to live this here lifestyle. I'm in a bind, Nate. Somebody said I'm in a bind, Nate. You let her get in a bind. All we can do is wait and see. But Tokyo Tony also wasn't here for it. Take a listen.
How do you feel about Rob and Chyna? No, it's no need to publicity stunt. We have an 8-year-old child, 9-year-old child. No, nothing's wrong with that. I love my baby father, but I can't stand him. You did? Yeah. And that's only because you made that little girl for me. That's all. Yeah. I don't see nobody saying some wedding bells and shit clocking and shit. No, I love you. I love you.
And y'all don't think Chyna, being that lady daughter, she don't know how to scheme, scam, connive, and fraud? Jeez. All I got to say is, Chyna, do it big for the ancestors, bitch. And do it in time just for Black History Month. Okay! Ha! Go ahead, girl. Get it, honey. Get it. Get it, girl. And when it's got, because it was already got, but y'all know what I'm about to say. Get it, girl. And when it's got, get some more. It was already got when she had that first baby. Bitch, I'm finna circle back and do what? Get some more. Get it, girl. And when it's got, Get some more. That's how y'all say that, okay? You got to go up on that got. Get it, girl. And when it's got, get some more. That's right, bitch. You better get some more. Okay? I love it. I love it. I love it. And since we talking about getting it till it's got and then get some more, this for all of y'all that go to them raggedy ass black churches who the pastor is your Lord, your Savior, your God, your daddy, and your Nate when you in a band. This is for all you holy rolling choir rehearsal, usher board, number one, long Pentecostal skirt, hot ass stockings wearing in the summertime ass people who go to church. This is for all the ones that keep holy water in their pocketbook and blessed oil in their pocketbook. This is for all of y'all. This is for all of y'all who is preachers' kids. This is for all of y'all in them fucked up ass, raggedy ass, Christian ass, black churches that y'all go to. Do y'all see why I don't fool up with these churches and you black Christians? And what the hell was going on with Marvin wynans down to this raggedy ass black Christian church that y'all love going to, these raggedy ass black Christian churches. Listen to how he embarrassed this lady because her money was not good enough where he shopped at them raggedy black Christian churches that read the Bible.
I, Roberta McCoy, given faith and stand in unity with the vision of perfecting church of sowing this seed of $1,000 plus $235 and receiving the blessings to come to all that participated.
Now that's only $1,200.
Yes.
Y'all not listening to what I'm saying. If you have 1,000 plus 1,000.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna work on the other 800.
Well, that ain't what I asked you to do.
Do you know how embarrassing? Do you know how embarrassing that is? Like, and granted, I'm on this edible. That hurt my feelings. That he embarrassed that lady down to the ground, down to that church. Now, you know, I am hoping somewhere that y'all will tell me there's some context for this that would make it all make sense. We don't have the total story. We can gather he was asking for 2,000 and that lady brought him 1,250 and told him to make it enough. And he said, not today. I don't know what the circumstance could be that could make what he did okay. And I think the thing, again, when I'm talking about y'all raggedy black Christian churches, if that lady had a husband, daddy, brother, or older son, I would have went up there and I would have checked Marvin Winans all in his damn face. And then y'all learn from these raggedy black Christian churches to be so subservient for y'all pappy, the pastor. Y'all be so subservient at these raggedy black Christian churches. The pastor be y'all pappy and y'all can't do nothing wrong. I would have cussed his ass out to the pits of hell, bitch. They would have had to pull up the baptismal pool and dip me 3 times after I got through cussing his motherfucking ass out down to that church. How dare you? And then, wait, hold on. So Brown Cutie Pie said he just wanted to bring the 2K people up and not everybody else. I don't give a damn. Oh, I guess you're giving me context. He just wanted to bring the two. Are you telling me that it was a tiered situation and he was asking for the people who donated 2,000 to come up first? And then are you if you're telling me that, oh, he was going to call her in the next wave. He was asking for the 2,000 people. He was asking for the 15,000 people. That he was asking for the $1,000 people. If that is what you're telling me, then I am willing to accept that. If that's what you're telling me, then this video is taken out of context and I'm willing to accept it, because what he was saying, if that is the case, what he is saying is, this was not your turn. I only asked for the 2,000 people to come up. You didn't listen to what I told you to do. Your turn is coming up. No, but you know what? No, that couldn't have been it. And I'm going to tell you why that's not the truth. That's not the answer, because if that was the answer, when she walked away, she wouldn't have said, all right, then I come up with the other 800. Her response was, okay, I come back when I find the other 800. So no, there wasn't no waiting in her turn. We are processing this absolutely right. He was nasty to her. I'd have cussed his ass out. And then let me tell you what else is messed up about you raggedy black Christians that go to these raggedy black ass Christian churches. I'm finna make the church people real mad, and don't bother sending me no emails talking about you always offending Christian people. I can't watch you no more. I don't care. I don't like you black raggedy Christian church people anyway. So don't come sending me no emails. All the fat bitches with the naturals go already be on Instagram tomorrow writing think pieces about I hate women and I hate Jesus. Okay, so whatever. Don't send me no emails. Send it to them hoes. Let them process your stuff. Them raggedy black Christian churches, though. No, that lady wouldn't have never said, I'll come back with the other 800 if it was a matter of him waiting. That was rude, and she should have cussed his ass out. Oh, but what I was about to say was, what I don't like about y'all raggedy black Christian churches is that nobody in that congregation is going to condemn him for what he did. Nobody is going to apologize to her on behalf of the church for what he did. You don't do people like that. And let me say this one last thing about these black raggedy Christians and these black raggedy Christian churches in these white raggedy United States we live in. People don't even have money like that to even be making a charitable donation that large. So the fact that that lady reached down in her black raggedy purse to give her black raggedy Christian money to that black raggedy Christian church, and she got black raggedy bills. The fact that she even did that's a lot, baby. That church, that black raggedy Christian church, would never have the opportunity to smell my booty wind ever again. I would never come back there. Baby, they would never have to worry about smelling my sit-down booty air ever again at that doggone church. If you embarrass. In what world is a church not thankful to get $1,500 out of a parishioner, or $1,200 out of a parishioner? Child. I want to bring our guest on, guys. So listen, we got a special guest tonight, right? And this guest is special for a multitude of reasons. But before I knew she was going to be on the show, I get a call one day from Pretty Plates on FaceTime, and she said, Q, you got somebody here that a fan, she want to speak to you, and she brought you a gift. And I said, wow, put her on the phone or whatever. And this woman gets on the phone, and her and Pretty Plates open up this box, and there's a book in the box. And as I'm on the phone with them, flipping through the book, I am realizing that this book is a reflection of my life and my real life. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, she captured the dog. That's Dash. That's my boyfriend's dog. Back in the back, that's me always laying in the bed with the tufted background. That's me on air. That's me down to the bar where the Honda cars be. That's me on the yachts. I'm like, That's me and somebody hugging, and I'm just like, that's me and Isaac on the phone. And so at this point, I'm not gonna lie, I got nervous, right? Because I was like, ooh, this feel a little stalkerish. Like, why this person know all of this? I mean, just got all the details of my candles and I'm just with my little paper boy hat I be wearing. I'm like, oh my Lord. And so, it was I was taken aback. Just be in the kitchen. I'm gonna stop flipping at this point. I was taken aback because, it's one thing to meet somebody that follows you and those of you guys that support it. And it's just another to know that, wow, Q, people are really paying attention to you and so on and so forth. And then there's a picture of her. We had met at Down to the Bar, New Orleans, or whatever. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, this New Orleans, Down to the Bar, New Orleans. Nevertheless, she goes by the name of Dr. Tisha Allen, and I am going to bring her to the stage right now. Tisha, what's going on, love?
Hey, how you doing?
I am doing better than I deserve. Tisha, tell these people who the hell you is, what the hell you want, and why you on our line.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Dr. Taisha Allen.
Taisha, I'm sorry. Okay.
No problem. No problem. And I am the founder of the Knowledge Umbrella, which is a company that I just started back in June. And so believe it or not, it took a lot, but I've been in education for the last 20 plus years. And I finally decided to bet on myself in June. So I started my own consulting business. I also write children's books and also illustrate them. So yeah, I'm an educator. I'm from a small town in Southwest Georgia called Cuthbert, Georgia.
Never
and
heard of it.
Never heard of it.
Never heard of it.
It's very, very small. It's Randolph County, but I currently reside in Albany, Georgia. This is where I've been honestly since 1997 when I graduated high school and I came to college at Albany State University.
I love it. I love it. I love it. And so you sent me some additional books. Tell us a little bit about what the Knowledge Umbrella is, and then we'll get into what you just sent me.
Okay, so the Knowledge Umbrella is a consulting business, as well as you can go there for books that focus on social and emotional learning, as well as digital products. Like I said, I've been in education. I actually came from a tech background. I went to school and I completed my bachelor's in computer science with business emphasis. And I did not think I was going to end up in education, but I started counseling. School counseling, and then I've been teaching for the last 20 years. The last 5 years, I've been in the area of school climate, where we focus on the environment, the culture, and the climate of schools. And so as assistant director, I've just been exposed to so much as it relates to climate and culture. And so I just decided that I wanted to use my skill set and focus on starting my own business as it relates to I tutor. I even provide tutoring for adults, as well as selling books and digital products.
Hold on. We got anybody who didn't graduate? We got any big grown dummies in the chat that need tutoring? Anybody over 30, over 40 need tutoring? Come and get up under the Knowledge Umbrella. No, I'm just joking, guys. No, but I'm not. Yes, I am.
But honestly, it is important because often parents talk about this new math and they are afraid of it. And in order for you to be able to help your kids when they get home, you have to honestly be a teacher yourself. And so providing that layer of support is important for parents so that they know how to be able to help the kids at home. And so that is something that is provided.
Now let's get into these books, honey. Where you want to start? Let's start with this one.
Okay, so like I said, I've been in school climate. Actually, I was a PBIS coach, and I know PBIS is all throughout the United States and abroad. So there's like over 25,000 schools that use PBIS as a framework to teach these standards, or to teach the expectations of that specific school. So I wrote this book because, oh, you have it up. I wrote this book because often when we get information from schools, it's in the format of brochures or handouts. And, people take that. Oftentimes you see it on the floor when you get ready to leave out of a meeting. But I wanted to provide that information in a way that was appealing. And so improving the buy-in was a goal for me as it relates to PBIS. I'm very passionate about it. And so, like I said, I know many of the people in the Funky Bunch, all of their kids go to schools that use PBIS. And so I wanted to be able to create what PBIS was at the tier 1 level in a format that was engaging as well as informative.
So for those of us who don't have kids and have no earthly idea what PBIS means, what does that stand for?
Okay, it stands for Positive Behavioral Interventions and Supports. And it is a full-out framework that relies heavily on not just the students and the staff, but also parents as well as community. It takes all of us to be able to work with the kids in the schools. And so even with community members who don't know what PBIS is, just trying to get them to understand it's a full-out framework. It's not just providing rewards for students. It is a framework that has systems in place to help improve the behavior of the school. And so many community members don't know, about it, but they're a part of it. So you got to be able to know what it is if you're going to be asked to be a part of it. I wanted to create something.
And it takes a village to raise a child. And speaking of
village, that's right. That's right.
Village, wheels of change. So tell us about these books really quickly.
Okay, so these 2 books are a part of a series. I have a friend by the name of Devin whose son has autism, and he was diagnosed with autism at the age of 3. Well, there was an incident that happened with the police, and it's actually in South Fulton. And to make a long story short, because I always tell people, this is their story. I wrote the book along with them. That he was out, she was cooking, he got on his bike, left the house, and he started to wander. And so he ended up peering in front of a window. The cops were called, and he is nonverbal. And so when the cops approached him, he was unable to speak. The cop was asking him questions. And so he was actually repeating back what the officer said. And that is a term called epithalalia. And so the situation continued. He got on his bike, he went home, and he ended up being handcuffed when his mom was coming outside. And so Devin ended up collaborating with the police department, where they provide autism training for police officers.
Please, and Debbie did the wrong damn thing. Debbie should have sued. I don't care about that. Debbie should have sued the dog shit out of people and got her money. To hell with they training. Debbie should have got her money.
So funny, because that was what I think the consensus of everyone was, but she wanted to walk in her purpose too. And she helps with the training, but also Project Lifesaver, which is a bracelet that operates by, I think, radio waves. And if you have a parent who has dementia or Alzheimer's or anyone that is at risk, they're able to get that bracelet if their police department has adopted Project.
Okay, well, good to go. Good to know. Taisha, before we get up out of here, y'all know where to go ahead and get all them services, all them good old books at theknowledgeumbrella.com. Taisha, before we get out of here, is there anything in closing you'd like to say to these people and let them know all the places they can find you and your business on social media?
Awesome. Okay, so you can go to theknowledgeumbrella.com. That's where everything is. I did want to say that I do have books in stock right now, but if you just so happen to, when they go out of stock, I will put them back in stock, but I will put just a notice there that it takes about 2 weeks for them to be restocked. But you're also able to download those books digitally if you wanted to have access to them. And as far as that goes with the book for you, I'm a person where I try to be very thoughtful and I pay attention to
It was
when I
very
feel like they're
thoughtful.
going through things. And my mom just overcame cancer this year. And so I like I said, I've been watching you since like 2014 and I've been connected to you.
Thank
and you
you.
helped me get over a tough time in my life. So I just connected with you and I wanted to do something positive for you to put a smile on your face.
And it really did.
So,
And it's one of the most customizable things people have ever done for me, Taisha. I got to get back to this show, so I'm going to let you go.
okay.
Thank you so much. And we will be in touch, my dear. All righty.
Thank you so much.
Welcome,
Thank you, everyone.
love. The
All right.
knowledge,
Bye-bye.
excuse me, the knowledge umbrella, everybody. Go to the knowledgeumbrella.com and get all your products and y'all books or whatever the case may be. And let's get back into the show. Now, another thing I hate about 2025 is that I honestly feel like now, and maybe I can't read other people's intentions and behaviors on social media because I am an influencer. And so maybe I organically have what I guess other people are searching for when they make fake videos. I don't know. But this guy posted this video about him being a single father planning a slumber party for his daughter. And he was bothered that none of the other parents would allow their daughters to stay for the slumber party. Take a look.
So like last year, I was trying to throw my daughter like a slumber party, and once again, no woman lives in the household. It's just me and my daughter, and like I communicated with one of the mothers like just to see if she can get the ball rolling because she know a bunch of more mothers and whatnot. And then I asked, do she feel comfortable having? And as I was talking, she straight up interrupted me. No, I don't feel comfortable with that at all. And like I said, because I'm a man, and she was honest, and I respect her honesty. She was like, yes. And I'm like, that really made me that really did make me feel some type of way. So I expressed my, not even frustration. I was really sad. And I expressed that with other women. And they was like, well, Mark Anthony, you got to see where she coming from and blah, 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 this and that and whatnot. And I do understand like where women coming from, but it just hurt my feelings to know that me just as a man, I get labeled as that. And like I would never do nothing like that to I would never do nothing like that to kids, because like when I was growing up.
All right, it's getting a little bit lengthy. It's getting a little bit lengthy. You know, I just kind of thought this was a no-brainer for everybody that's black like this and not like this. Like, I just thought that he knew this is just one of the things that you just didn't even know to ask. And listen, y'all know I'm progressive. I cross all the lines on everything. Sir, in what world is anybody finna send they slumber party age children round a house with only a man? Like, let's look at the optics of this. You gonna have a bunch of 7-year-old girls running around and just one man there? Like, sir. And listen, you're taking this thing way too personal, right? Because, I get it. Yes, we all get lumped into it. And it's sad that if I said, Funky Bunch, all y'all leave y'all daughters over here with me for a Funky Bunch elementary school edition, and like, because I'm gay, y'all should not have to worry about it. No, we just know from the beginning of time, like, the man and the daddy and the brothers are not supposed to be there when the daughter has the slumber party. unless the brother is 4 and his name is Kevin and he's still wearing the damn pull-up. The older brothers and the daddies is not supposed to be there, sir. The man is not even supposed to be having a conversation with a mama about the slumber party. If anything, he should have asked that mom, that's the popular mom that can get all the parents corralled, if his daughter could throw a slumber party at her house. Or he should have asked 2 or 3 moms if they would have got a hotel, did it on neutral territory, and to ease all the moms' fears, 3 of the moms would have been there. You know what I'm saying? Or y'all could have just let them kids come over there on Friday and let their ass stay till 11 in order and they ask some Papa John's and let them sleep back at their own damn house. Sir, gender aside, who letting folks sleep around kids from schoolhouse in 2025? Now, if you and this little girl been knowing each other since kindergarten, and I've been knowing your mama since the carpool line, and we in the PTA together, yeah, you might be able to go around little Monica house, maybe, just maybe. But don't you come in here with no invitation talking about damn Amy having to sleep over. Can you go around Amy's house? Absolute no, bitch. Who is Amy? I don't know no damn Amy. Who is Amy? You could go around your cousin's house and sleep over. You go around your cousin's house and sleep over. The little girl that lived 2 doors down the block, they mama and daddy been living on the block for 10 years. We've been knowing them since they first moved in the neighborhood. You might could go down there and spend a night. But man, how was this gonna work, sir? No. And you around here taking it personal. And the sad part about it is, I was thinking he was going to say, it hurt my feelings because my daughter really wanted to have a slumber party. This bitch made it about him. He made it about him. Lord have mercy, Jesus. That is crazy. That's why all the nieces in the family need to have kids. And all the nephews need to have kids. So when the kids want to have slumber parties, they could do it at their cousin's house. Because we not doing that slumber party shit. We just not doing it. We not doing it. Moving on to our next story. And this is part of the reason why we not doing this slumber party shit. Because the little 5-year-olds coming up with gonorrhea and STDs all between their legs and in their butt. Erroneously, but y'all hear what I'm saying. Take a listen to this story.
It's an exclusive story you'll see only here on Fox 5. A local mother says her 5-year-old child wasn't feeling well, so she took her to an urgent care in College Park.
That's when the little girl received a test result stating she had several STDs. Fox 5's Larry Spruill is live in Buckhead. Larry, you talked to the mother and the attorney about this. What'd they have to tell you?
And yeah, I just spoke with them at the attorney's office right here in Buckhead. Now, that mother tells me that the last few months have been difficult for her daughter and the family. Now, a second test proved the first result was wrong, but that was after the urgent care called police and DFACS. Now, that mother wonders, how did this happen?
I don't want it to happen to anyone else.
You can hear the raw emotion in this mother's voice as she tells me about the tragic event that happened April of this year. We are blurring the mother's face and not identifying her or her daughter for privacy reasons, and because her daughter is just 5 years old.
She feels violated
And now confused. The mother says she took her daughter to an urgent care in College Park because she was sick. The urgent care took a urine sample from the little girl.
They told me that she had trichomoniasis, gonorrhea, and chlamydia, and I knew right then that that was incorrect because I protect my daughter.
She then took her daughter to the Children's Health Care of Atlanta. That's where the test came back negative. The urgent care did a second test, and that test also came back negative. But this was after they called police and DFACS on the mother.
I couldn't even breathe when they came to my house. I was really thinking like they're about to take my child from me. And I knew that I was one of the best moms like I could be, and I knew that didn't happen to her, so I was just so scared that they was about to take my daughter from me.
I asked her attorney, Stephen Fowler, with the Fowler Law Firm, what happens next.
This case is still being investigated. We're still looking for results and answers and responses.
I'm going to end it right there. She better sue their ass down to the ground, okay? And I guess, you know, when I went to Florida State University and got my degree in economics, them people ain't teach me nothing about legal. I'm guessing they didn't break no law, so there's nothing criminal there. I'm assuming, all my lawyer fish in the chat, y'all help me out with this. I'm assuming she can sue for some type of punitive damage for emotional and mental distress. Lawyer fish, I need y'all to back me up. Is that what she would be suing for or whatever? That has got to be earth. First of all, hold on. I just thought about something. What type of nasty ass street walking ass bitch you got to be to have all three of them goddamn things going on at the same damn time? Good God Almighty. Bitch, you is a walking doggone porta potty. You trichomonas, chlamydia, air, all gonorrhea, all in between your legs and in your butt. And I'm going to tell you something. Mistakes happen. You can't get mad at them urgent care people for calling defects. You can't get mad now because, baby, I understood it was a mistake. But if I got the thing and it says little baby Rachel has those three things, I have a mandatory duty to report. And as far as I'm concerned, the information was accurate. You know what I'm saying? It's a mistake. I see how it happens. But no, I'm actually glad that they did call defects. Two things can be true at the same time. I'm glad that they did the proper protocol to protect all children. And I'm upset that this was an error that happened that put this woman through emotional distress. Somebody said intentional infliction of emotional mispress. Somebody said it could also be malpractice. Now, here's the other thing. I am actually glad that the mother said, oh, child, I knew that wasn't true because I take care of my daughter. Because could you imagine the emotional pain you would be going through as a mother if you honestly believed that your 3-year-old had that? Or your 4-year-old, 5-year-old, however old? Could you imagine how you would feel as a parent if you thought that that report was the truth? Oh, my Lord. I don't even want to imagine the type of emotions and things you would be thinking if you thought your young elementary kindergarten school age child had gonorrhea, chlamydia, and trichomonas. Ooh. Good God Almighty. Somebody said they can sue for negligence, but Funky, there are also criminal issues here as well. Their harassment claims of it can be proven. The worker intentionally put the reporter initially. I mean, she said the social worker intentionally put it in, knowing that it was false. This is crazy. She need to sue the lab. She need to sue whatever. She need to get some coins. Lord have mercy, Jesus. Moving right along, guys. Candace Owens. This is our last story of the night. Candace Owens' Blexit tour stop at FAMU was canceled. Other HBCUs fell silent, guys. Let's see. Owens, Blexit, Educate to Liberate HBCU tour hit a major wall at Florida A&M when her planned homecoming stop was canceled at the last minute after intense backlash from students and alumni. Students blasted the idea of a political rally during a week meant to be a celebration, called it tone deaf and out of place. And by Friday afternoon, the event had quietly disappeared from the Blexit schedule. News outlets confirmed the cancellation, but noted that neither Owens or Blexit gave an official reason, only that a new date will be announced. And FAMU students didn't wait for one. They took to social media celebrating what they called a win for the culture and they knew better than to mess up homecomings, get rid of it, so on and so forth. And then let's see, Candace at John C. Smith University, the first stop in Charlotte was practically invisible. There were no flyers, live streams, or public photos. Even Brexit's own social media didn't mention it. Reports suggest it may have just been held off campus with very low turnout. And at Alabama State University, the Brexit crew arrived with the message of empowerment and personal responsibility, but few were there to hear it. No local media covered by the event, and no incidents were reported, mostly because students chose not to attend. Candace, if that doesn't open up your eyes, go back over there to the young Republicans. Go back over there to Charlie Kirk them. Take your ass on over to those PWIs and go stir them up. We don't care. We don't care. And let me preface, there's going to be some smart ass in the chat. I understand that all black people are not a monolith. I understand that all black people do not vote Democrat. But most black people, or a lot of us, are monolithic in a lot of the ways we goddamn think. And I think that most people would not mind me speaking for the lion's share of black people in this moment and saying, Candace, we don't want anything you selling. We don't want it. We just don't want it, girl. We ain't got no hard feelings for you. Am I right? Like, we don't have no hard feelings for you. Girl, we stopped being mad with you long time ago. We stopped DMing you hairdressers long time ago. We stopped DMing you wig stylists long time ago. We not mad. We not bothered. We just don't want to be around you. We let you say what you want to say in peace. We don't even harass you no more, Candace. We don't even go on your page. We just turn the channel. We don't care no more, Candace. You used to upset us, but we prayed about it and we forgive you. Like, we just really don't care. Like, Candace, we're just asking that in order to maintain this good energy between us and you, that you kind of just like leave us alone. Like, no, like, you cool, we cool. It don't have to be a kumbaya, like, but it don't have to be beef either. Like, when I see you, I'll speak. I'll be cordial. When we see you, we'll be cordial. But we don't have to engage. We don't gotta do all that. We don't gotta, it ain't no beef though. It ain't no beef. Me and my sister's not gonna jump you. Like, it's cool. Leave us alone. Because here's the thing. Do you call this doing the work of the ancestors? You gonna come on black campus and you finna liberate us? Is that what you trying to do? Like, you finna liberate us and lead us to salvation? Anybody on a black campus that's remotely interested in being liberated and transformed by Candace Owens, Candace, they already know where you at, love. They already in your newsletter. You're not getting no new people. Anybody that's remotely thinking about being on what you own, they already over there with you. The FAMU blacks, the TSU blacks, the Howard and the Hampton blacks, the ones that's black like this and not like that, we don't want it. We don't. No, thank you. Thank you, please. No, thank you, please. No, thank you, please. Go on over there to Temple in Berkeley and NYU. Nevertheless, y'all, I'm finna get up out of here and order me some chicken wings or something. Do you want some chicken wings? How about some fish and grits? You'll love it if I miss it. Whatever. I'll call y'all later. Bye.